Terry O'Leary. I'm a watermelon farmer in Chinchilla on Queensland's Western Downs. Chinchilla has long been known as a beautiful area for growing high quality watermelons. The natural soil type that we have here is just perfect for a desert plant. If you've eaten a really good watermelon during summer in Queensland, then yeah, it was a Chinchilla melon. Each year's crop is actually 3 years in the planting, so we're working 3 years ahead of where that crop will be, making sure your soil health's looked after, making sure your weed load and everything is being controlled all the way through. The labour that goes into it is very significant. Plus, of course, you're growing, you're planting, and then when it comes to your picking and your packing. For us on a farm level, our food waste is essentially weather related, so too much rain or a massive heat wave that can do damage to the product, that means that it's outside of the specifications or the expectations of consumers. So reducing food waste for us is all-encompassing, being able to have industry-wide initiatives to help growers produce more product from their inputs and harvest more of what's in the paddock. It also comes down to an economic return as well, and that's why I think it's important for the whole of industry to have a collaborated approach. The last thing anybody wants to see is any of their produce, whether it's watermelons or any other crop, go to waste.
Hi, I'm Melissa Smith. I'm the Horticulture Lead at End Food Waste Australia. Before this, I was a grower. I worked for over 20 years in broadacre and horticulture. We have amazing fresh produce in Australia, but the thing is, it's also Australia's most wasted food. Australia wastes 7.6 million tonnes of food every year, and half of that is fruit and vegetables. You'd need to imagine the MCG filled to the brim with fruit and vegetables 5 times to start to understand how much that really is. Australia has a goal to halve food waste by 2030, but the thing is, we will not get there unless we reduce food waste from fresh produce. The Horticulture Sector Action Plan is Australia's first plan to reduce food waste from fresh produce. It's really exciting, but it's also critically important.
So we were one of the first, I think, with bananas to get involved with the action plan, because we can see the benefits not just for our growers and the industry, but also for the environment and the community as a whole. Hi, I'm Jo Embry. I work for Melons Australia, and I work as a project officer and a biosecurity officer. So over the last number of years, the cost of growing melons, like many other fruit and vegetables, has increased exponentially. Input costs have gone through the roof, including things like fertiliser, fuel and all other input costs. Therefore, it's really important that for every melon that's planted in the ground, growers can sell that product so that they can make the most from very low margins that they're now making from production. It's important for that aspect, but it's also important because industry realises that we need to be good global citizens, so we see it as a win-win. So Melons Australia is committed to supporting our industry's involvement in helping Australia achieve its goal of halving food waste by 2030. We supported this plan because it's strategic and it presents good news and growth opportunities for our growers, for our industry, for all Australians and also for the environment.
Reducing food waste from horticulture, it's the ultimate triple bottom line. It's great for profit, it's great for planet, and it's great for people. So the Australian melon industry and banana industries put their hands up to be the first ones to have deep dives done into their food waste. This is a research-informed plan and has followed a year of industry consultation. It's outlined what needs to happen and how we can reduce food waste that occurs at every stage of the food supply chain. We've identified 9 key priority action areas with interventions such as improving food waste data and measurement, exploring whole crop purchasing arrangements, reviewing product specifications, a proposed tax incentive to support the costs of food donation, investing in and growing value-add opportunities like freeze-dried fruits, vegetable powders and more. This plan is led by End Food Waste Australia with funding support from the Queensland Government. We invite everyone to get involved in saving Australia's amazing fruit and vegetables. If you're a food business, you can read the plan and start supporting the priority actions. We invite other produce groups to sign up for their own action plans. In our homes, Australians can all take steps to buy our beautiful Australian produce, to store it properly and to eat up every bite. Ending food waste, it really does start with all of us.